What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about shooting the basketball in NBA 2K26 and specifically to my team and how you guys can elevate your game with some simple tips and tricks. Now, as I do dive into this thing, if you're already shooting the ball well, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about what I am going to be talking about in this video. But for me, I can kind of showcase how I'm shooting. Right now, I'm shooting 53% from three. And if you look at leaderboards, that's one of the best percentages that you guys see. Obviously, there is one person that's shooting 70%. I'm not making any accusations, but I shoot the ball really well, and I have gotten so much better at it over the course of time. So I'm going to be going through some tips and tricks to help you guys out. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot. So the first thing I will say, on any standstill jumper, I personally shoot with the stick, okay? That's me personally talking to you guys. On any standstill jumper, I use the stick. Also, on any standstill catch and shoot jumper, I use the quick shot, the no dip feature. Now, what does that mean? If you hold the left trigger, so L2 or LT, I think it is, or just the left bumper, okay, the left, the L2. If you hold L2 while you are shooting a catch and shoot jump shot, it is going to give you a no dip feature. So here I'm going to compare two jump shots. The first one, I'm not going to hold L2, okay? No L2. You guys can see kind of a slow jump shot. The second one is the no dip jump shot, right? Way quicker, way faster, and honestly, it's just as easy to time, just as easy to green. No dip there. That was a dip jump shot. The second one was no dip. No dip. You are still seeing me green shots. So it is definitely a feature that takes a little bit of getting used to. And I only use it when I'm guaranteed to get a catch and shoot. I know what catch I'm going to get. So for example, if you're in the corner with like Jack Sikma or any big that just is sitting in the corner, on any pass that's coming to them, hold L2. It's going to be a way quicker jump shot. And not only is it quicker, it's easy to time, easy green, but you're not going to get a contest on it. Like nobody gets contests on no dip jump shots. And that can definitely help you out in a big time way. So there is no dip. This is normal. Again, way different releases, slows down in a big time way. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about with shooting is any jump shot that is on the move, you got to shoot with square. Okay. I don't know what it is, but the responsiveness to, the responsiveness to the shot stick on fades just isn't there this year for whatever reason. And so if you're shooting any fades, I would definitely recommend shooting with square. It's something that, is a small thing, but not only is it important to shoot with square, it's going to make it way easier to green. And this is the same thing if you're coming up the court on the break and you get like a shot like this, it's got to be square. Now, why does a shot like this have to be square? Well, you don't know what jump shot you're going to get, right? There I didn't know, is it going to be a drifter? Is it going to be a set shot? And if you don't know, go to what you think, right? So if you think it's going to be a drifter, shoot it with square. If you think you're going to get a normal catch and shoot jump shot, shoot it with the no dip as well as stick feature, right? It's one of the reasons I'm so good with Klay Thompson now is his fade is overpowered. You can shoot any fade with Klay and he is more likely than not going to green it. And it's so tough to contest, right? If you're guarding Klay, you don't know what type of jump shot, your opponent's going to take. You can take a fade at really any angle for Klay, and it is going to be a green nearly every single time. Like you can literally run backwards, shoot with Klay, and more times than not, it's going to be green. Same thing on the break with Klay. If you're, running up on the break and you don't know if you're going to get, a normal shot or a drifter, just hold on that type of jump shot, normally I let go of R2 and then just do that slow fade, super easy to time, but it is important. Again, catch and shoot situation, hold L2, right? Hold L2, it's going to be a quick jump shot, shoot it with the stick. You are going to green more often than not. Again, on the break, off the dribble, even if it's from the midi, shoot that with square. It's going to help you guys out in a massive way. And it's something that took me a little bit of time, a little bit of getting used to, because I initially wanted to just shoot everything with the stick. And it's just like the responsiveness isn't necessarily there. And if you are having success shooting, off the dribble with the stick, do what you guys got to do. I just know for the majority of people watching this video, it is going to be way more difficult to do. The next thing I want to talk about is how overpowered fades are on this game. To stop your feet fast, all you got to do is hold the right trigger and flick up on the right stick. So flick up, let go of everything, and you can set your feet. But there's no reason to do that right now. No reason at all. Fades are so overpowered on this game. If you're not fading over 50% of the jump shots or the shots you are taking, you're doing it wrong, right? And you're not playing to your potential. If you learn how to fade and shoot it with square or X if you're on Xbox, there's no stopping what you're going to be able to do. You can left, right, get somebody into the screen and just find your fade. And off of this, if you are able to fade and knock down shots with high success, it's going to set up the rest of your game. And sure, this right now is on an easy difficulty. I'm not going to sit up here and hide it. It's on pro, basically what Showdown is on. But if you even turn it to Hall of Fame, it'll be tougher to green, but the green window is still just as big on fades as it is on any other jump shot. Again, this is on Hall of Fame. I want you guys to know and realize it's on Hall of Fame. It's a little tougher to shoot on Hall of Fame than pro, but I'm gonna shoot some set shots, see how many I make, and I almost guarantee I'm gonna make just as many off the dribble moving shots as I do, the set shots, right? And it's just because right now, fades are overpowered in the game. Again, take, a good shooter in Klay Thompson, dip, you're gonna green more shots than not. But it's the same thing on the fades. You get an open fade, it is gonna be green nearly every single time, and we are on Hall of Fame difficulty. Fades are the most broken, overpowered thing in the entire game. Some people complain about the shot stick being training wheels. I would say fades are literally training wheels on this game. If you know how to fade, you are going to open up your game in a massive way. If you don't know how to fade, you better learn, because right now, this is the meta of the game. If you can fade and then off of the fade, hit, your pop or hit the corner and be able to, capitalize on people over helping on this, that is where you are going to ultimately be at your best. So just some kind of simple tips and tricks that will elevate your game. Honestly, if you're struggling to shoot, what I would do is, you can sit here and shoot around and try to figure it out. But what I honestly, in a couple of things. Number one, the way I do it is I go into Breakout, right? You get rewarded for playing Breakout on this game. And so that's something obviously you guys can do. Go into Breakout and then, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can just play the game normally, but just shoot fades in Breakout, right? You'll get the hang of what the timing looks like. Same thing with the no dip jump shot. If you're struggling, go into easy modes at first and then go into some tougher difficulty modes. If you like playing online, I would go into triple threat park, get used to the delay there. It's way easier to get open shots, especially fades in triple threat park, than nearly anywhere else. But for me, in Breakout, it's not necessarily a tough situation. Again, you set a screen, come off of it, and just shoot fades. It's gonna get you used to, okay, how to manipulate the pick and roll and how to shoot the ball off of it while you are still getting rewarded by playing the game. It's kind of similar, in my opinion, it's kind of similar to if you do go into, shoot around. It's kind of the way it's working for me, but I'm getting rewarded while doing it. Again, no dip jump shot there for Jack Sikma. If you are gonna dip that jump shot, it might not be contested in this type of setting, but if you go into Showdown, that is going to be a contested jump shot, which again matters in a big time way. Again, no dip jump shot for Jeff Green. His jumper is a little slower, but you guys are realizing, number one, I'm holding the left trigger, so it's no dip, and number two, I'm shooting it with the stick. Those things are things you guys have to get used to. When to fade, when to use square, and when to use the stick with no dip. Those things can help you guys out in a big time way. And again, if you are struggling to shoot, try just shooting fades with square. Like, that is honestly the biggest tip and trick I have for you guys, is the more you fade with square, the better off you're gonna be at shooting the ball. It's a broken mechanic on this game right now, and again, the more you get used to it, the better off you are going to be. And for me, the more I've played Breakout in triple threat park, the better I've gotten at shooting. You know, it's something that does take time. It's repetition, but don't just sit and shoot around 24/7, you know, to get better at the game. Come in here to Breakout, go into Triple Threat Park and figure out the latency of online games, or just go into Breakout and get used to how it looks. So that's just kind of my simple tips and tricks, kind of how I've gotten way better at shooting. I was solid at shooting to start the game, but the more time I've spent in Breakout and Triple Threat Park, the way better I've gotten at it, and the more I realize how broken fades truly are on this game. So that's kind of my approach to shooting, the way I would take it. Get used to the no dip feature first. Just sit and shoot around, hold L2, use the stick, get used to what that timing looks like. Then go into offline, then maybe go into Triple Threat Park. Knowing when to use square and when to use the stick, I think is super important. Again, on any fades, use square. On any catch and shoot or set shot jump shots, I personally use the stick. That is going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know if you guys have any questions or thoughts down below in the comments. Drop your tips on shooting as well, because if people are struggling, I do think it's important to get used to shooting. It is a green or miss basically game for the most part, which does mean if you can't shoot the ball at all, it's going to be really tough for you guys. I'm just telling you, like, shooting is one of the, people are going to say there's no skill gap in shooting because, oh, it's easy, and it is easy to shoot, but you still have to be able to green. Like, there's certain guys I play in Triple Threat Park that literally miss like every shot they take, and if that's you, that the game's going to be no fun. So get used to shooting, and then that is going to elevate your game in a massive, massive, massive way. That's going to really wrap it up for our video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.